Hello again, and here we are back with another episode and an update, and it's SGS201 time. The restoration we're doing on the lantern, done a little bit more. We're getting on with it, and it will be in different parts. So you could say this is part 2, because we had the introduction. So you don't need to know this part 2, right? So how far we got? Well, first of all, I shall start with the rebuild of the gear tray. Here we are. A minute, there we go. The gear tray is now all put back together, all cleaned up. Refurbed the ballast with a with some white spray paint on there, so made it look all nice. We got a new igniter there, and always worth putting a new lamp in. Although this may be changed to an elliptical lamp, which I've got over there, a GEC Colourlux. So all rewired, just got to test out, got a few more bits to do on it just to bolt it up, to make it nice and neat. So there we go, so that is one part done, that is all done. So we'll put that over here so we don't break it. There we go, so on our sides. Now as for spraying, this is the canopy, the back part of the canopy. I've taken the photo cells out. This has been sprayed up with just brilliant white spray paint. Now sometimes when you spray on these things you get like run marks like we've got here. Not a problem. A little bit of wet and dry, just fine glass paper on there, and then just give it a spray over. So that's quite fine, so that's not a way. I mean, it does happen. This has had a base layer on anyway. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put a photo cell on this, because the other photo cell, I don't think I've got it now. I think you got rid of it, but it all fell to pieces anyway. And was, yeah, that's part of it there that it's seen better days, so that had to go to the bin. Okay, so what we're going to use? We're going to use a NEMA cell, a brand new one, still in the packet, complete with screws. There we are. I'll put that in the top. That'll be absolutely fantastic for that. Got a few of these actually, while they're cheap. And also you have the little cork, little cork gasket. You try and buy these separate, they're impossible. There you go. You can always make one up with a bit of spongy rubber or whatever. Quite easy enough to make your own ones. Also in here we get the the little screws that go into it as well. There we are. So excuse me, all compact, and also under the screws I like to put some rubber grommets on just underneath, just to cushion it and get a little bit more ingress protection. Right, okay, so let's get to it. Now then, we've got, what should we do first? Well, what we'll do is we'll drill the canopy out, because obviously there's no holes in there. And then this, I'll just bring the camera down slightly. There we go. There, you can see what we're doing there now. Okay, so this will fit in there just lovely like that. They're dead easy to fit actually, because you can just, don't really mark them, you can just drill down with your drill bit. I like to try and get it as circular as you can. There we are. We've got about a circle there. And let's see. Right, okay. We do need to mark it. So let's see if we can get it to mark on with this. Sometimes these big squidgy pens work, sometimes they don't, which I don't think they are going to work on this one. Never mind, but we'll try our best to get it level. Try another one. Ah, this might work it. Yeah, that's worked it there. That's good. That's marked it. That's marked it as well. I really do need to get the camera over the top so we can see exactly what we're doing. But this is marking it quite well. There we are. There, so now we've got the 3 marks. So I've marked it there, there and there. it's drill time. So on a slow speed, just on a slow speed, remember it is fiberglass. There we go. And sometimes the drill will actually slip. So just make sure you've got it up nice and tight in the chuck. So that's one, and then we go over here for the two. There we go, and the third. There you go. 1, 2, 3, and then the final one. This drill is not being very nice to me today. There you go, that went through there nice and easy. So that's all the drilling bits done that you need to do there. There we are. Not really worth tidying the inside up, just wiped it over. It's a waste of time really. Right, okay, so we have that there and we have that on there. We put them up on like that. Now to the fiddly bit. So this is basically how you fit these things. They're dead easy. Let's have a look. Oh, I am some nuts missing out of this one. Oh dear dear. I wonder what's been going on there then. Okay, well, not to worry, because we can always put one through. We can get one through there. It just goes through like that. So make sure you got that on there as well. Just put that on there just for now. So that, you see that the bolts that go through, or the screws that go through, are countersunk. That's how it goes in the little holes. Now, basically, what I'm going to do with this is I'm not going to actually bolt it up because I've got to take it back and rewire it. Although I suppose I could rewire it with it. Just bolt it up like that, but we'll just do, this is just an example, just so you can see what it will look like when it's all bolted up and looking good. And put another one in there like that. There we are. Just wiggle it through. Let the rabbit see the... Oh, that one is just a little bit off. So what we're going to do there is we'll just put a little bit of screw driver in there just to make it a bit more. There we are. Just wiggle it around a bit. There we are. Being that it's actually fiberglass, it's slightly better to work on. There we go. And then we can just tighten these down like that, just to make sure that they're down okay, that they're hitting the, going through the hole. There we are. There we go. In actual fact, it does help really if it's like this, because it seals in the better. So there we go. So now we've got that through there. Now what I normally do is get my little box of goodies. Now what I'm going to do is I use these little rubber washers. I don't think that if the camera's going to focus on that. There we are, a nice little rubber washer there, and just put those on like that, and then simply just put the nut on, a little tiny nut like that, and then that will hold that in. Easy access to wire it, so I won't have to take it out again. But this is the general gist of it, and then it's not a preference, but if you like, you can also run a little bit of mastic just around there, just to give it that bit more protection of the water ingress. And that is one fitted photo cell socket. I'll get the other nuts, they must be somewhere laying around the workshop, and then that sits in there like that. And I also have a nice new photo cell to go in it as well, and that just goes on like this, like so. like so, he says. And there we go. One nice new refurbed canopy. So there we go. Just a little bit of know-how on how to do these things. So the next part of it will be is the actual canopy. The large bit is still in the spraying process at the moment, so we'll get that done as soon as the weather allows. Got the reflector coming out dead easy, only held on by one screw which goes in there, goes on the back. And we've got the glass, it's not glass, it's plastic, the plastic bowl, just to do up a bit on that. So that's just a little bit of an example of how we fit one of them the J way. There we go. So I hope that you enjoyed that little video, and we have some more coming up soon. Got some more other LED street line to look at as well, and plus some sodium. So there's plenty going on. Thanks for watching the videos. Thanks for all the subscriptions. It's brilliant. Make a comment below. I'll try and get back to you. Give it a thumbs up. Ring the bell. Until then, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.